nationwide must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to make me fight Q-tip, unleash I need. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed more dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just weed. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the noble dance, my duty, let my feed. When I step up in the place, and yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please, let me get down and blow a fuse.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Detroit Lions and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And a decent return there. We'll get this up just shy of the 30. First carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 2. Throwing, Goff. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. There'll be no gain on that one. From the 43, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Goff. Right side and brought in by Williams. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. The hold closes quickly. They'll pick up about 3.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, here's Goff. That's to the running back, David Montgomery. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. First down, Detroit. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch.
He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
Hey, lift, like 20. Go, 12, go. What's up?
To throw is gone. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This one from 39 yards out. Bates' kick is good. And the Lions will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And this is going to be an Eagles first down. He gets it up past the 30 to the 32.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there. And it'll be 3rd down.
Hey, 73. Don't touch that.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. A pickup of 15 in the air. Good for an Eagles first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance. Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. He's tackled there by Quiddy Pay.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and
8. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Set. Hey, Silver.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we're back in Philly in a moment. So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. Deep for the Lions, Holly Freeman. Taken at the 19. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
Come on. 180.
on the ground to start. They give it to Gibbs. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Ty Robinson there defensively for the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. Here's Goff. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They're down and 3. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he's going to have a Lions first down. Defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain on 32.
I think this is one of those play calls, Mike, that really just comes down to understanding your personnel. You realize, okay, your back is not one of those big bruising guys, run it up the middle on 3rd and short. Instead, use the speed, use the vision, get them outside the offensive line, and let them find that space to pick up the first down.
This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down. To throw is Goff. Moving to his left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. On play action, Goff. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be taken down. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Nakobe Dean. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his 1st on the year.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. And it's going to bring it to 3rd and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Last drive yielded 3. They'd like more. See what happens on 3rd and goal. The play clock down to 0. And this, not the best of sequences. Third and goal.
Hey, 5. Play 20. Hey, Shell. Maverick Wolf. 5. What's up?
Goff to throw. Rolling to the left. Intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship. And good running on the return. That'll help him out as the ball right around the 45-yard line.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
A lead McNeil on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at their 49-yard line.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
At their own 18-yard line.
On 1st down, it's gone. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. Throwing here is gone. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. They get 18 on that one. Good for a Lions 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Off to throw on 1st down. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, here's Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. 1st down, Detroit.
And the Lions 1st down.
Now, Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. The Lions call their first timeout as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Goff. Will go right back to Laporta. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7. They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And they'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout as they'll stop with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
At the Eagles' 11-yard line.
2nd and 5. Now Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Back at the 13-yard line.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That is caught at the 3. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break. Come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. He is having his way. Another big game. This time 18 yards and a first down. Once again, it's Barkley. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Yeah, and this play, Mike, is really just the epitome of what we've seen this entire game. They have not been able to get anything going offensively. It almost seems like they've been operating going in reverse the entire day. In this case, another run, another loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Through the first half, it was clear. This pass protection, this offensive line unit, they were clearly up for the challenge. The pass rush was non-existent. But here in the second half, you can sense a little bit more urgency. You can see them start playing with a little more speed and intensity, and it pays off there with their first sack of the day.
He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And that'll set up 4th down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. That one is good. And the Eagles are on the board. They cut the lead to 6-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he's stopped at 25. The drive will begin then. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Mitchell on the tackle. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 3. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Jordan Davis, the man in the middle, brings it to an end. Third and 2. Here we go. Throwing, Goff. All alone, it's the tight end, Laporta. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
First down.
They'll run with Gibbs. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
The second down throw is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
From the gun, on third down, it's gone. That one on target to Williams. He's got it.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Go tonight! 20!
A toss to the right. Here comes Gibbs. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Ball on the 35. Here comes a second and 5. Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. Down to the 10. And he will score. David Montgomery. Touchdown Lions. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions move out in front, 13-3.
Jack Fox, the kickoff for the Lions.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of him. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I think this is the fine line that all kick returners face, Mike. I think they all want to be impact players. When they get the ball in their hands, they think every play can be 6. But sometimes you got to know when it's over. You got to make sure at the end of this play, my offense is able to take the field and maintain possession. In this case, not only do you turn it over, you give them a quick touchdown on the other side.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hey, Silver. No touch.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second down throw for Hurts. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it's going to bring up a third down.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
He'll let this go for Goddard. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. Raymond going to return it, and he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
At their own 34-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. Lots of space, past the 45. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
18 on the play. First down, Detroit.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
And 12 at the 50-yard line.
From the gun, it's Goff. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Great, set.
Hurts to the air on first down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
And you'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Jackson on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
Like 20.
On to the 4th quarter, and it begins with a run by Gibbs. Took that one outside, waiting for that cutback lane, but it never developed. No gain on the carry.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He's got his man complete. That's to Slaw. 14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Lions first down.
4 now.
Goff to throw. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions add on to their already sizable lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown. On first down, it's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Let's take it in left side by Smith. Down the sideline. And they'll get into the end zone for the first time tonight. Devontae Smith, touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the 2-point conversion. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you can see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath. If they don't come up with this, the game is over. But now, anything can happen. You've got plenty of time, down 3. The first job, make sure you at least get the ball in field goal range to force overtime. But if the opportunity presents, try to win this thing in regulation.
A first down throw for Hurts. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. You've got to keep all your options on the table on third down, and that's exactly what this quarterback did. He's looking to throw it, nothing there. He pulls it down himself, and he's able to convert for the first down.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's the Pro Bowl safety, Brian Grant. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone, David Montgomery. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 180. Attack.
One more time for Montgomery. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Detroit.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, you I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game. Great job there by the defensive lineman. You can see, Mike, why he is one of the best interior players in the entire league, using his strength and his speed to get through into the backfield, take the running back down for a loss.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
Well, they've got him going backwards now, Mike, and this is a worrying trend. We've seen it now the last two plays. They have to be able to generate some leverage at the point of attack. Count on positive yardage in the run game.
Out to his right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell.
I think this is one of those interceptions, Mike, that when the ball left his hand, he simply just didn't even see the corner. And now they're playing what they call cover three. So that corner, he's responsible for the deep outside third of the field.
He gets free. Inside the 20. And he will take this one in. 83 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Goff with the give to Montgomery. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. On play action, Goff. This one batted in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell.
All right, so sometimes as a coach, Mike, you just got to step in and take over. And I think in this case, you're going to look at your quarterback and say, I don't care how open that guy looks. If that defender's on that half the field, throw it to the other half. Because this is the second time he has picked you off, and I guarantee the only thing on his mind right now is getting a first.
He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds. 2nd and 10.
Great.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. He's up the sideline to the 25. And finally, they'll bring him down. He's up beyond the 45-yard line.
37. And an Eagles first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Forced out wide. He keeps it himself. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
To the outside, he's got Smith. And And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup of 9. He's going to set up 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. And he will get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It could be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it to the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Williams in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Montgomery. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. They'll drop to throw. He connects with St. Brown. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. And it comes with 1:15 left to go in the 2nd half. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. They'll try and run it here with Montgomery. And he'll have the first down at the 26. So good job on the ground to keep this drive rolling.
When you get in these short yardage situations, doesn't just have Montgomery's name written all over it. I mean, there's just not many guys in the league better at getting these tough yards than he is.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Goff to throw. Headed left. Buying time. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
I got to be honest, Mike, I'm a little surprised in the fact that they're even deciding to throw the ball given the situation. I mean, it's unlikely that that decision will cost them the game, but stranger things have happened on a football field.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
Great, set.
Now Hurts to the sideline. Nice job. They pulled that one in, but that is still well short of a first down. 11 yards as they move the chain. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Hurts will try it again. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. They'll come up now for second down.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
A run with Barkley. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That's the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Philadelphia, good night.